Yo, man, Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. What's going on, all my great people? What's going on, all my boxing fans? I got my co-host, the J ROOS Theory,
Yo, what's good, man?
NWJ. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, man. Like we're going ahead to get started, man. Like my thing is general. Yeah, my thing is this, man. Like it's gonna be this Saturday is gonna be a great fight, man.
Right, most
Like it's
definitely.
it's gonna be a great fight. You know what I mean? This Saturday. You know, of course I'm doing live comment. You know, we're doing live commentary for Conor Benn, versus um my guy Conor Benn versus Van Heerden. Van Heerden is a fight.
Right.
I'm looking forward to as well. I know Conor Benn. I give Conor Benn probably uh uh maybe a 6 round, maybe 7 round technical knockout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I think I think Van Heerden is gonna come and he's gonna have his moments. It's just not gonna be enough though. But
yeah,
he's
I
tough though.
agree.
He a tough, rugged fighter, man. But it's just not gonna be enough for Conor Benn. But let's get into the topic today,
Yeah,
man. When I see coming from Ugas, man, when I see coming from Spence, like I just see I see two warriors, man. I see two gladiators that's ready to get in the ring and make a statement. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like people got to understand this is not easy for Spence. This is not easy for Ugas. You know what I mean? And I
right.
think that we gonna get a very competitive fight. I think this fight is gonna be very challenging for both fighters. I think it's gonna be in the first couple of rounds. It's gonna be a chess match. You know what I mean?
Right.
Before these guys start to make the necessary adjustments, before these guys start landing on each other and things, and trying to pretty much try to figure each other out. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah,
think that the first couple of rounds going to be a fill out round, and it's going to be slightly in a way a chess match. I'm excited. I'm excited about this fight on Saturday, man.
oh
You know what I
yeah,
mean? I mean, could could Spence suffer his first defeat? Or could Spence win in a very tough fight? I believe it's going to be a great fight, though. I think
yeah,
both guys possesses the skills, and they have the ability to to make this to make it a tough fight for each other.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
No doubt, man.
like, but general, like, I don't know if you have how many times you've seen Ugas fight, Yordenis Ugas fight.
Yeah, I've only seen him fight maybe. Let's see, maybe I think I only seen him fight. Other than like clips and stuff, maybe twice. Yeah,
Yes,
other than like seeing like highlight reels.
yeah. So you've seen only two of his fights. Which fights were those? I know one of those fights got to be the Sean Porter fight.
Yeah, Sean Porter and I didn't see the whole Pacquiao. I just saw clips of that, but what I seen of him, he looks tricky, man, and I think a lot of people sleep on him. He can be a surprise guy in the division because people just keep talking about Spence and Crawford, but this dude can come out and he can surprise some people, especially being a southpaw. And like I was saying before, on the other broadcast that we did, that James Bashir picks Ugas to win. So he saw something in Ugas that a lot of people, I guess, are overlooking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's some things that I see in Ugas that a lot of people is overlooking. I believe there's some people that might know what those things are, but it's just some
Yeah,
things that people are overlooking, and
right.
sometimes people just of course it's a few reasons. I mean, Spence your favorite fighter, or you guys believe in his skill set. You guys believe in his abilities and what
Yeah,
he's fighting. and we gotta give him his flowers and his roses and give him credit by beating a lot of top guys in the welterweight division, beating the top guys in the welterweight division. You know what I mean? It wasn't an easy fight with him and Danny, but he most definitely clearly won that fight. You know, it wasn't an easy fight with him and Sean Porter. He slightly edged that fight. You know, I give the certain wins. Like he went up against certain fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like Cal Brook, that was not easy. That was a war. You know what I mean? So I most definitely got to give Errol Spence Jr. his flowers and give him his roses and give him credit by becoming by becoming a unified champion. You know what I mean? By becoming a unified champion and becoming a, a, a unified champion and being one of the best fighters in the world. I believe he's on a lot of people's pound for pound list, and he's just one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. You know what I mean? So, and the thing is, Yordenis Ugas has an opportunity and has a chance to win 2 more titles. You know what I mean? He has a chance to win 2 more titles against a very fundamentally sound, very skilled and dangerous boxer puncher, and Errol Spence Jr. Easier said than done. You know what I mean? But I think can you see can you see or feel why Coach James is going with Ugas? Can you see or can you feel? Tell me why you feel that way, and can you see why Yordenis Ugas? You know what I mean? Could be a possibility he beats Errol Spence Jr. Can you see the reason why? And along with Coach James, could you see the reasons why, or some of the things that you have as far as seeing him fight? Can you explain the reasons why you feel that he can beat Errol Spence Jr.? Which I know with you it's like 50-50, it can go either way. But can you kind of, from what you've seen from the eye test, from a boxing eye, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think he's mainly going off the fact that being a southpaw, he just has one of those tricky styles, man, like where he can catch you with a shot. Like he can set you up in a way and he throws punches at different angles. Like he has a weird style to try to adapt to. So I think Coach James is looking at the awkwardness of trying to, I mean, by the time you figure his style out, it's probably like the 11th round, and then you might be so far down on points it's too late. So I think it's that tricky style of his that Coach James was looking at, and plus being a southpaw, I think he thinks that'll cause Spence some problems, and and he's got power too. So both, Spence got power too though, but when you fight guys that are awkward, it's hard to adapt. It's a lot easier to fight a guy where you can kind of figure out his timing. Okay, he's going to throw a 1-2 and then a hook. But Ugas can mix it up and, hit you from weird angles, like I said. And I think that's what he was looking at, is just his style is kind of tricky.
Yeah, he is. I agree with you 100%. I think his style is tricky, and I think he's an awkward fighter. I think that that the Cuban style, what I mean, is a tough style for any fighter. I think that Cuban style is tough for any fighter, man. And I think that certain fighters, that fight, that have that particular style. It's always it's not an easy style. I don't care who it is. It's just not an easy style where you can like just literally get in there and just dominate or do what you want to do. Like you're gonna literally have to be smart with making your adjustments and be smart, when it comes to a certain style like Ugas. This is not a certain style where I'm gonna just get in there and do what I want to do.
Exactly.
Like it's like a style you really have to prepare for. It's a style
Right.
that you have to be ready for. And I know that Earl Spence Jr., of course, he is not looking past Yordenis Ugas. I know that Earl Spence Jr. is not sleeping on Yordenis Ugas. I know he knows that Yordenis Ugas is, like himself, another one of those guys that is a tough fighter and also one of the top welterweights in the welterweight division. So I know that he expects a good fight. He expects a war when it has to be. He expects whatever, and I know he's just looking to get in the ring to make a statement and to prove that whatever your Dennis Ugas is stepping in that ring to do, or whatever he's bringing to the whatever he's bringing to the table, I'm gonna be able to match it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I believe he believes in his skills. He believes in his abilities. He believes in his power. He believes in his
Yeah.
timing. He believes in his jab. He believes in and he believes in his skill set. So, like at the end of the day, I just feel that, you know, the same with your Dennis Ugas. I think he believes in his skills. He believes in his abilities. He believes in, in the things that he does well, the things that he do very good, the things that he do very well. He feels that, that he can prepare for any style. He can prepare for any
Right.
fighter, top fighter that steps in the ring. I mean, he has the experience with getting in there. You know, what I mean, with a top fighter. You know what I mean?
Right.
So at the end of the day, I believe he has what it takes to compete with any other top fighter.
No
You know what I
doubt.
mean? People will be like, well, he defeated a over the hill, washed up Manny Pacquiao, but even in that fight, even in the Pacquiao fight, Pacquiao still, even at the age, he was in shape.
Yeah.
Pacquiao put hands on Ugas. It wasn't an easy fight. It was very
Nah.
competitive and it was very close. So you're
Yeah.
saying, so the thing is, you're saying that he beat this uh out of his prime and over the hill Manny Pacquiao, but Pacquiao actually looked it pretty good. He was pretty solid in
Yeah.
that fight, and it was a close.
Pacquiao's never easy to beat.
Yeah, Pacquiao is never easy to beat. I mean, it was an honor to see him fight still at 42 years old or
Yeah.
43. However, how old I believe it was what 43.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this what he was able to do even in the ring with Ugas, it was very impressive because I was like, still at 43 years old, he's still sharp and he's still able to compete with
You're right.
the younger veterans. With the younger veterans still at that level, he's still able to compete. Still sharp enough. Still the hand speed still was slightly there. You
Yeah.
know, you saw a decline. You saw a decline, but I don't think Pacquiao had time enough not to make any excuses because I don't like to come with
Yeah.
excuses. But I think
Yeah.
he still had time enough to. I don't think he had enough time to prepare for that particular style because
I don't either.
Ugas came in last minute. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the thing is, not making any excuses or taking anything away from Ugas, because Ugas still was able to perform. Pacquiao gave it his all, gave it his best, and still was able to make it a close fight with Ugas. That Ugas
Yeah.
slightly edged the fight. You know what I mean? But there was a lot of things that Ugas was doing good. There was some
Right.
things that you know Pacquiao could have. It was times that Pacquiao could have took advantage in some ways, but not taking away from Ugas had a good jab. Not taking away from Ugas throwing a combination and being awkward with the overhand shots. You know what I'm saying, with the combinations, going to the body at times, mixing up his attack, showing, and Ugas even showed me that he has hand speed.
Yeah.
It's not just necessarily good timing. He showed me that he had decent hand speed with putting together those combinations
Yeah.
or throwing those counter power shots. You know what I'm saying? So,
And
you know,
like you were telling me on the telephone when we talked earlier, like Ugas, his losses were, could have gone either way. It's not like he ever got blown out, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he never got blown out, and even the losses that Ugas have on his resume is very controversial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
So
those
they
losses
could have
are very
gone either way. Yeah. So
it is very
he's not an easy fight, man. And both guys got to stay focused for however long the fight goes. I have a feeling it's going the distance, but both guys can lose concentration for a minute, especially with Ugas. You got to stay focused the whole 12 rounds, or like I said, however long it goes. That's what's tricky about boxing is staying focused. And if your game plan ain't working, the great ones know how to adapt and make adjustments. So it'll be a battle of adjustments probably, because a guy may come out and do something totally different than what you prepared for. So the best fighters know how to adapt. That's always the key to me to boxing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the best fighters always know how to adapt, make the
Yeah.
make to make know how to make the adjustments,
Yeah.
the right adjustments. You know what I'm saying, and knowing smart enough to make the adjustments, especially when they feel that they can make those adjustments. You know, you can see a fight being a good fight because a fighter may not have the fighter figured out yet, and then he's smart enough to now see, okay, this is what I need to do, and then
Right.
once he apply and make those adjustments, then you see that, oh, okay, now it's a fight. Now
Yeah.
this is a fight. Now this is very competitive. Now one fighter was basically doing what he wanted to do, but the other fighter had to let the people know that I mean, I have to show these people, I have to let these people know it. Even my opponent, I have to let my opponent know that this is not going to be easy. Like you might be getting the best of me right now, but I'm a sneak up behind you and show you. All I had to do is figure you out. Take a couple of rounds to figure you out.
That's
You know,
fact.
it's just like Terrence Bud Crawford. He'd be behind on rounds, a few rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he start once he download that information, just like how Floyd Mayweather used to. Then he start to, you know what I'm saying?
Canelo kind of does that too, man. He kind of starts slow, and then it's like he figures you out.
Yeah. Canelo's like that too. Like Canelo with Canelo, it's like I see what you're doing now, so I know what I have to do now. This is what I have to do now, and so once he figures you out, once he figure like, okay, this is what I can do to throw him off. I see what he's doing. So once he figures you out, then that's when he starts to make the adjustments, and then you see a different fight. You start to see a different fight, and he starts to open up, mixing up his attack or going to the body or setting up the counter power shots or, you know what I'm saying, getting out. You know what I mean? Kind of like trying to frustrate you. Come on strong with the combinations. Come on strong with beautiful punch placement, setting up the power shots, power counter shots, the combinations and things of that nature. Once he figured you out, and once he know how to get you, and then one thing I love about Canelo is the effective aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love.
Yeah.
You know,
he did that against Caleb Plant pretty well, man.
Yeah. He pretty much knew that he had to take it to Caleb Plant. I ain't got time to let this kid just bounce around the ring and try to pot shot me and outbox me and outpoint me, and I ain't got time for that. Like I'm finna literally cut off this ring, apply pressure, and walk this kid down. That's what I'm gonna walk this guy down. I'm gonna literally walk this guy down. I'm gonna let this guy know that you're not finna get in there and just out thinking you can just outpoint me, outbox me, outthink me. No, I'm smart as well. I got ring generalship. I got ring IQ. I have punching power. I'm a dangerous boxer puncher, and I got a lot of tools in my tool bag. And I'm gonna show you that I can switch up. I'm gonna always have a backup plan. If you know what I'm saying, or just come and take the fight to you. You know what I mean? Because I felt your best. I felt your power. I felt your best shots, and I feel that you don't have the power to hurt me or stop me. So I'm gonna keep coming, Even though I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit up there and let you hit me, I'm gonna slip shots. I'm gonna roll under shots. I'm gonna slip shots. I'm gonna counter you. I'm gonna dig down to your body, go back up to the head. But I'm gonna cut off that ring and bring the fight to you. Be smart and beat you on the inside. I'm gonna be smart and show you that I'm faster than you, and I can out hustle you and out think you even in the inside.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the Canelo, when he retires, man, he's going to be looked at within the top names mentioned, man. He's because like he's the epitome of a fighter. Like I said on our previous broadcast, he lives like a fighter outside the ring, and he lives like a fighter in the ring. He's disciplined. He's a family man, and those kind of fighters are hard to beat because he's all about his business. He don't lose focus. He's always prepared. He's always in shape, and he punches like a heavyweight sometimes. So he's going to be considered within the top names when he decides to hang up the gloves, man. That's how I feel about him.
Yo, I agree. I agree 100%. I think that Canelo, people can sit back and not give him credit. They can sit back and still try to pick holes and try to point fingers and say that he ain't fight this guy, he ain't fight that guy. Like, tell me what guy you can think of right now, that you can think of right now that's probably that has the power and the skills right now. You know what I mean? I'm talking about as far as the fighter he's facing. Tell me what other fighter you know that's a light that has the skills and the power, the ferociousness, the explosiveness, the ring IQ, the ring generalship of a Dimitri Bivol. Tell me what fighter you know right now as a light that's a light heavyweight. I don't even think. To me, I think that Arthur Beterbiev is tough. I think he's a dangerous boxer puncher, but he's not. To me, he's not the. I think the better skilled fighter, the slightly better skilled fighter between the two, is Dimitri Bivol. I think he is the best guy in the light heavyweight division. I think he is the number one guy. Despite that Beterbiev or Beterbiev has the two belts, and then he has two belts, and then he has the Rain magazine. Much love and respect, Marco. Marco, he said, "Hello, brother man, Andrew Tucker World. Greetings from Serbia. Much love and respect to our brothers, our brothers and sisters up there in Serbia. Much love and
shout out.
Much love and respect to the family over there in Serbia, man. Much love and respect to you guys." He said, my brother Marco says, came by to say hello and like the stream, man. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming through the show us love, man. Thank you for coming through to show us love and support us, man. We all family over here worldwide, baby. It's nothing but love, man.
That's right.
Yo, but yeah, man, I should have did better with this thumbnail, man. I'm saying, because I know we doing a live reaction about the press conference and everything, but we got some fights, man. We got some great news, man. We got Marius Breedis could be fighting. I forget the guy's name, but Marius Breedis, man, my guy's stepping back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Has been delayed, but I think sometime in July. You know what I'm saying? Marius Breedis will return to the ring. I think sometime in July, either June or July, he's going to return to the ring. We got my brother Marius Breedis. You know what I'm saying? One of the best, the best cruiserweight, the best cruiserweight in the cruiserweight division. I think number two for me would be Lawrence Okolie. I would love to see two guys fight. You know what I mean? I think that's the fight that we would want to see in the cruiserweight division is Lawrence Okolie. His in a unification bout with Marius Breedis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
both of those guys are two of my favorite cruiserweights. You know what I'm saying? Usyk was also one of my favorite cruiserweights, but now he's at heavyweight. So now he's, along with a lot of great heavyweights, one of my favorite heavyweights. And like the end of the day, man, it's all about great fights, bro. It's all about great fights. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't the only fight that we looking forward to. This ain't the only fight that we're doing a lot of commentary for. It's a lot of great fights we can't wait to see, man. A lot of great fights that's coming that's coming our way that we should be excited about. But I'm just telling you right now, man.
Yeah.
Just telling you right now, it's a lot of great fights coming, man, and I'm excited. You know what I'm saying?
Too,
like
that's be a big year.
Yeah, man, and let's do it, and let's go ahead and do it like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go ahead and kind of spice this up a little bit. Like, let me go ahead and just pull up the lineup, man, because like we got a lot of great fights, and then we'll get back to the Spence and the Ugas. We'll get back to the Spence and Ugas.
There's a lot of big fights back to back to back, man. So we should be occupied for the next couple months.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We should most definitely be occupied for the next couple of months. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up.
Okay.
You know I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. You know what I'm saying? So we can know what we blessed with, bro. These great fights that we're blessed with coming up in the next couple of months, bro. Like great fights. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking to do live commentary for a lot of these fights. You know what I'm saying? Especially the big fights. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to do live commentary for. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and pull this up. Let me see if I can go ahead and share my screen. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop this.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me share it. Go ahead and share screen. And let me see if I can pull this up.
Quite a lineup coming, man.
Yeah, quite a lineup, but we're going to go ahead and share this now. You know what I'm saying? So as you see, we look at this amazing lineup, bro. Look at this amazing lineup. And I'm gonna just go through it one by one. You know what I'm saying? Of course, this weekend, we got a great fight. And then I believe we got a few good fights on this undercard. I'm not gonna really get into the undercard. Like I can get into that on another live. We can talk about it, or maybe when we go live and we do live commentary. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of good fights on this undercard. You know what I'm saying? That I really hope and wish that I can. I don't know. I might do live commentary for it because I'm all about giving fighters the recognition and the spotlight they deserve, and I'll be trying to do the best I can to cover a lot of good fights, even fighters that might not be the main event. That's not yet the main event attraction or headline or headlining fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I still give these fighters the recognition that they deserve, the spotlight. So that's why I like to do live commentary for a lot of fights that might be on the undercard of, you know what I'm saying, of a big fight or big name fighters that's supposed to be fighting, of whether it's a unification or whether it's, you know what I'm saying, for a title for a belt on the line, for three belts on the line, for the major titles on the bout, whether it's a unification or undisputed bout, whatever, or if it's a championship title bout, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not, I'm looking at the young prospects. I'm looking to cover a lot of these prospect fights. I'm looking to cover a lot of these young contender fights. I'm looking to cover a lot of these guys that are in these tournaments to fight for the number one contender spot, to fight to get in the tournaments to get up there in the rankings that's under that sanctioning body or whatever, that's under that organization, and it's looking to get up there and make a name for themselves to be to be put in position for a title shot, whether it's WBO, WBA, IBF, or WBC. It doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to cover guys that's in the top 20, guys that's in the top 30. You know what I'm saying? Not just guys that's in the top 15 or top 10.
Right.
That's what we doing, man. We contributing to the sport of boxing, bro. That's what we all about. You know what I mean? We can
covering everybody, man. All aspects of the fight game.
All aspects of the fight game, and worldwide fighters from all around the world. That's what we do over here, big bro.
Yeah.
World, the NWJ, you know what I'm saying, the J Roos theory, man. That
Yeah.
we cover fighters from all around the different parts, different regions, different
Yeah.
countries, different parts of the world, whether there's different parts of Asia, different parts of
Yeah.
North America, South America, different parts of Europe, different parts of Australia, different parts of Africa. We're looking to cover fighters from pretty much all over, different cities, different states here in the United States, of North America, different parts of North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa,
Yeah.
Australia, whatever region, whatever country. We looking to cover these fighters, and when we see and start to pay attention to a great fighter that's not necessarily getting the recognition, that's not necessarily getting the spotlight, that's not necessarily being talked about a lot. We're gonna start to cover those fighters, bro. We're gonna start to show those
Yeah.
fighters love, and they don't have to be big names over here in the U.S. They can have a name in their country, but we're gonna start giving them the spotlight and giving them the recognition that they deserve over here in the U.S. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not just big fighters from different parts of the world. It's gonna be fighters that's on the way, that's on the come up. Fighters that's working their way up, that's
Yeah.
working their way up, and that's trying to make a name for themselves. That's what the sport is all about, man. That's what the sport is all about. But look, we got Yordenis Ugas, Errol Spence Jr. this Saturday at the AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. This is a unification bout. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a great fight. And this is the fight that I believe I should do live commentary for. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do live commentary or maybe just do a recap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or what I saw. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. But on
Yeah.
that same day, earlier that day, you know what I'm saying, in the UK, it'll be at nighttime for the UK, for my UK brothers and sisters, but it'll be in the afternoon for us over here in the US. We got Chris Van Heerden versus our guy Conor Benn. You know, Chris Van Heerden is a veteran. He's tough. He's an awkward fighter. He comes to fight. He got a lot of heart, determination, grit, and toughness. But I don't think he'll be able to deal with the hand speed, the explosiveness, and the power of Conor Benn.
Yeah.
Just me, it's just me being honest though. I'm just saying I think Conor Benn maybe stops him within the 7th or 8th round. But I think it's gonna be somewhat of a good fight and a competitive fight and somewhat of a war because I think Chris Van Heerden is gonna come to fight. He's gonna leave it all in the ring. He's not gonna come to just get knocked out or just get destroyed. He's gonna come to let his hands go. He gonna
Yeah.
fight. He gonna try. He gonna come to win. He gonna come to upset Conor Benn. So that's when you got two fighters that's coming to win and they got the will to win, it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a war. I
Yeah.
just think that Conor Benn is too explosive. I just think that Conor Benn hand speed and power is just gonna be too much. And I think, General, to be honest with you, Conor Benn is starting to become more of a thinking man fighter. I think he's becoming more of a solid boxer puncher, more of a good and becoming a better counter puncher as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So that's another fight that I'm looking forward to. You know what I mean?
The,
I'm also looking forward to the Ivan Zuko Marco Nikolic fight. I don't know.
yeah.
I got to see what time that fight start. But then we have John Real Casimiro versus Paul Butler. Should be an entertaining little fight. I like John Real Casimiro. He's a tough little fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a tough little fighter, man. I
Yeah.
don't. I think I might be doing some. I think we probably can do some commentary for that fight. And then look, April the 23rd.
Uh
April the
oh.
23rd.
Uh oh.
April 23rd. We got Tyson Fury versus Dillian White. Wembley Stadium. Wembley, London, UK.
It's
Listen, I'm gonna tell
going
you like
down.
this. This, this is going. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna have my food. I'm gonna have my food. I'm gonna have my food ready. I'm gonna have all my beverages. I'm gonna have all my. I'm gonna have all my beverages ready, and I'm just telling
Right.
you here, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a party on that day. I'm telling.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
do live commentary too, bro. Like
Yeah, man. It's going
a lot of
down.
guys, there's a lot of guys that do good live commentary, but I don't think nobody can outdo me. I don't
Nah,
think
they
it's
can't mess
nobody.
with you.
I don't think anybody in this community can outdo me in live commentary, bro. I don't
You
think.
got it on lock.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Much respect to all my brothers, all my brothers, and all the other great boxing channels that do the live commentary. No
Yeah.
disrespect to you guys, we love you guys, but ain't nobody doing it like I do it, man. Ain't
Yeah.
they can
Nah.
censorship this channel, they can shadow ban, they can do whatever. You can be like, well, you ain't getting the viewers like these other channels are getting the viewers or whatever. But guess what? You know what I mean? Guess what? Even when I had like 5 live viewers or 6 live viewers or 10 live viewers on certain fights, but believe me when I tell you, doing live commentary for that Tyson Fury Dillian White, it's a lot of people gonna be looking to come Andrew Tucker World. They're gonna be looking to become Andrew Tucker. They're gonna be looking to come Andrew Tucker World way for that live commentary because they know the UK Army, the Tucker Army is gonna be with me that day. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, they know ain't gonna be nobody to deliver live commentary better than Andrew Tucker World. And the
That's a
J
fact.
Roos, and J Roos Theory is my backup. You know what I'm saying? When I might kind of like, get to a point where I'm about to pass out. So I'm gonna have to have J Roos Theory to take over for a little bit. I'm gonna go get me
Gotta
some coke
pass the
water,
mic, huh?
pass the mic, and then kind of recover a little bit, and then come back for the second half of the fight and start
Right.
executing that live commentary. So y'all better, so
Yeah.
y'all better get ready.
Yeah, it's
And
going down, man.
yeah, it's going down that day. That day is going down. You better believe it. That day is going down. You better
Hey,
believe it.
I'm
That
look,
day is going.
I'm
Hey, Yoshi
I'm
Adams.
I- I've been looking forward to this fight for a long time, man.
Yeah, but I've been looking forward to it. So, hey, listen, may the best man win. I got so much love and respect for both fighters, Fury
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
White.
Shout out,
For
yeah,
Fury and White, man, they both are great, great heavyweights. Both have solid resumes. Dillian White resume is slightly a little better. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But they both have tough fighters, man. They both are skilled boxer punchers. Fury more of the slightly pure boxer between the two. You know what I'm saying? But Dillian White is most definitely that dangerous boxer puncher, and that has that power, and that has that size and that power, and that has that ferociousness that he gets in there. He's trying to take your head off. He's not gonna
right.
let you get in there and try to run over him, because you get in there and try to run over Dillian White, he gonna go crazy on you. I'm telling you, he gonna go crazy. He gonna go crazy. So Fury gotta be ready for that crazy side of Dillian White, because if you can't
Hey,
handle that crazy,
hey, let me ask you this, Andrew. Do you think whoever wins, do you think there'll be a second fight, a rematch?
uh, much love and respect to Yoshi Adams, man. He says, "Good day, Tuck. Much love and respect to you, my great brother, man. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, my brother."
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying? My thing is, big bro. Um, I don't think. I don't know if it's a rematch clause in this fight, or if it's a great fight and if it's close and we get a very entertaining battle, like a war, like what we got between Fury and Wilder.
Hmm.
It could be another fight. You never know. It could be another fight. But the thing is, I know that Fury, if you ask me, I just think he's just looking for that next big fight, and
Yeah,
then he's looking to get out the way. Then I think
yeah,
he's looking to retire. So for me, I think it's he gets past Dillian White, which is going to be a tough fight for him. He gets past Dillian White. Then I think the only option, the only option on the table for him, and the only fight that he's really looking forward to, is the Joshua fight. And the
yeah,
thing is, this is what I think. I think that Fury does. I think Fury do want. I think he does want to. I think he do want to be undisputed. I think he wants the undisputed crown. But I think he rather it be Joshua than Usyk.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I think he rather.
Yeah,
I think he rather. I think he. I think he wants Joshua to really to get these to regain the titles from Alexander Usyk. I think that's what
right.
Fury wants, because he know the bigger fight will be between him and Joshua. He knows
Yeah,
that's the
that's the
bigger.
fight. People rather see that. I'd rather see Joshua Fury than Fury Usyk.
Yeah, I
I
think
just
that.
oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. What you were finna say, big bro?
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, Usyk and Fury would be more of a, kind of like a just a chess match, and where Fury versus Joshua, it could start off as a chess match, but at some point they're gonna exchange leather, and yeah, Joshua's definitely, I think, physically stronger than Tyson Fury, so you know, people underestimate Joshua versus Fury, which is ridiculous to me because the dude can still, he's like one of the top punchers in the division. And the fact that he stopped Joe Joyce in the amateurs or knocked him, I don't know if it was actually the amateurs or sparring, but he said he stopped Joe Joyce in the first round. And we know Joyce's chin is crazy. So if he could stop Joe Joyce, I mean, ain't nobody safe. And, that's how I see
Yeah,
it.
like I say it all the time. Like all the top heavyweights have punching power, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
the divisions. I don't know why people thinking that all this time. People thinking that Wilder's the only one, only one that hits hard, bro. They thinking no,
Right.
Josh Wilder's the only one with punching power. Like no,
Right.
like no. It depends on who you're facing, who you're dealing with. Some guys,
Yeah.
sometimes some guys' chin can't stand up against a power shot.
Yeah.
And Wilder has punching power.
Yeah.
Joshua has punching power. You know
And
what I'm saying?
Joshua's knocked out the harder. Joshua's resume is better. So actually, people can't even really say. I know people always say Wilder's the harder puncher, but you got to look at it like, well, Joshua's fought the better opponent. So how can you really say Wilder's the harder puncher when Joshua's knocked out Klitschko, Povetkin, Pulev? So you look at Wilder's resume, you can't really say that because, like you just said, it's who you're hitting.
Yeah, it's who you hitting. It's who you stepping
Yeah,
in the ring. It's who you
yeah,
stepping in the ring with. It's who you hitting. It's who you
right,
stepping in the ring with, and it's who you hitting. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You can hit plenty of guys that might not necessarily have the chin or the
yeah,
strong or that's not good at taking shots on the temple or taking shots on the chin or the
right.
jaw very well. But you go up against certain fighters that can take shots, that can take your shots. That's just for example, like no disrespect to Wilder. That's just like if you put Wilder in there with Andrew Ruiz Jr. And if Andrew Ruiz Jr. can take his best shots, just like Fury was able to take his best shots and still get back up and still continue to fight. And Andrew Ruiz Jr. can probably, it's a possibility that he can win the fight
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
he's
Yeah,
going to try to bum rush Deontay Wilder, even though I feel that Deontay Wilder hits him with a good shot, hurt him. Maybe a
yeah,
few good hard shots can get him out of there. Maybe it takes that one to he
yeah,
gets back up and then accumulation of punches to stop the fight. But
yeah.
Andy Ruiz Jr. can hit Wilder with a shot, with a good shot to hurt him.
Oh
Philip
yeah,
Philip
he is
Philip Philip,
combo.
Philip Herkovich can hurt any one of these heavyweights. You know,
Right.
right shot coming from Frank Sanchez can hurt any one of these
Oh,
heavyweights.
yeah. Oh,
Eddie
no.
Ajaba can hurt any one of these heavyweights. Joshua can hurt any one of these heavyweights. Fury is more
Right.
of accumulation. With Fury is more of accumulation of punches. But even Fury, once he broken down a fighter and have a fighter tired and fatigued, he can
Yeah,
get you out of there and hit you with a shot when he's
yeah,
flat-footed and put much more power and force into the shot and get you out of there. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But Dillian White is a big puncher. He's
Right.
I mean, I used to tell people all the time that Wilder is not the only one at heavyweight that has
Yeah,
punching power.
yeah. I don't know where people
Louis
get
King
that.
Kong, Louis King Kong Ortiz has punching power.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's all the top heavyweights, even it's a lot of the top 15 heavyweights, top 20 heavyweights that possess punching power. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying? Not just the
yeah.
top 10, top 20. You know what I'm
Top
saying? So,
20. Yeah,
so at the end of the day, a lot of these heavyweights can hurt each other. They can stop each other. Even Joseph Parker,
yeah,
if
yeah.
he hits
Forgot
you with
about Parker.
if he
Yeah,
sits down on the right shot and hits you with the right shot, can hurt you. He
yeah.
hurt Derek Chisora plenty of times.
Oh yeah, big time.
And
Yeah, that
Derek
was a good
Chisora has
fight.
one of the best chins and hardest head in boxing.
Yep. Even Derek Chisora got some. Chisora got some power, man.
And even Derek Chisora got power. My point
Yeah,
is exactly. Even Derek Chisora has power, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like at the end of the day, like all these top 10 heavyweights can possess. They have punching power, bro. Like
yeah,
one, it might be one fighter might punch a little harder than the other, but
it's,
when you talking about a Joshua and as far as the top heavyweights, we talking about a Joshua. We talking about Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Louis King Kong Ortiz, Dillian White are some of the
yeah,
hardest hitting, hardest hitting, and now Frank Sanchez.
yeah, yeah,
When I say those guys slightly hits a little harder than the others,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like those guys slightly hits a little harder than the others. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah,
But
yeah,
a lot of these heavyweights have possesses power. Like they can get you out of. They can hit you with the right shot. Even Alexander Usyk, that might be
yeah,
considered the smallest. That might be considered the smallest
yeah.
um heavyweight. Even he can hit you with a good shot, and set you up with a good power shot and hurt you. You know,
That's what Coach James said, man. He said, I've held the pads with Usyk. He's like, this dude is a very underrated puncher. He said Usyk, he gets slept on with his power. He's like, this dude has some hidden power that people don't know about.
yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, people don't know about it. But
Yeah,
I found out, you know what I'm saying, that Usyk had power by knocking out the bigger guy.
yeah,
That should be most definitely fighting that most definitely was a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? And was bigger than
right.
Usyk and most definitely is a heavyweight. And that's Tony Bellew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh
Tony,
man. Yeah.
to me is a
He
heavyweight,
he
bro.
laid Bellew out, man.
Yeah. I don't care what nobody said. Tony Bellew was to me was a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, he's a tough dude.
yeah,
Yeah. You
and
saw
he
what Tony Bellew did to David Hay.
yeah, yeah, I saw what Tony Bellew did to David Hayes. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like people thinking that these fighters don't possess any power, don't have any power, man. I think we need to go back
Yeah.
and do some
Yeah, they
film study.
tripping.
Go
Right.
back and do your homework and do your research before you sit up here and say that these fighters ain't got no punching power. I'm not gonna agree with you. I'm not gonna see it that way.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they might need to be drug tested, whoever's saying that. This is the era of the big heavyweights too. So anytime you get hit by a guy like 220 and up, it's gonna hurt, man. I don't care what nobody says, it's gonna hurt. And you're gonna feel it the next day too.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, it's most definitely gonna hurt, and you most definitely is gonna feel it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
most
man.
definitely gonna feel it, man. You gonna feel those shots.
People's tripping, man. This ain't. I mean, even when heavyweights was smaller, like in the Evander Holyfield, Ray Mercer, and all them dudes could whack too. But you fighting like dudes that are a lot bigger now. A lot like back then, it was only a couple dudes that was considered big heavyweights, like Riddick Bowe, Andrew Galata, Lennox Lewis. But it's like all the heavyweights is pretty much that size now. That's the norm. So getting hit by these dudes is like pretty much getting hit by an aluminum bat, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and then at the end of the day, you had small heavyweights, and coming out of the '80s and the '90s, you had
Yeah.
small heavyweights that had punching power, and some of these small heavyweights were knocking out guys way bigger than them. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
You
Yeah.
look at Mike Tyson, nothing but like 5'10" and a half, knocking out guys like 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Right, man.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, I'm taller. I'm taller than Mike. Me and you are taller than Mike Tyson, and
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
he
Yeah.
knocking out guys taller than us. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Tyson knew how to get up under them and leap up. He had that hook where he kind of jumps up on his toes. I seen Michael Moore, who started off as light heavy, moved up to heavyweight. He was 6'2". I seen him knock out a dude that was 6'9". So yeah, dude, them heavyweights back then was knocking out the bigger guys sometimes, like David Tua. He was like Mike Tyson size.
Yeah,
So
David Tua. Yeah,
yeah, man, these dudes can pop, man. I don't know. I guess people that never got in the ring, they don't understand. They think it's just I don't know. I don't quite know what they're looking at, but any punch you get hit with by a big heavyweight, you're gonna know you've been hit.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, man. I believe even Joshua felt the effect of
Yeah.
getting hit with a clean shot by Usyk. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
And
because Usyk shots are sneaky, man. You
yeah,
might think like he's about to bounce around and he catches you with something. You're like, oh man, I didn't know he's about to throw something.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like people say that Joseph Parker don't have any powers. I mean, like, come on, bro. Do you know how many knockouts he have on his record?
Yeah, yeah. Parker can pop, dude. I don't. I think they confuse. A lot of times people confuse your personality, like, because he's such a nice, humble guy. I don't think I ever heard him say a bad word in his life. So people think because you're nice outside the ring that you can't punch. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Like being nice outside the ring is just his personality. I mean, when he gets in the ring, he's a whole different person.
Yeah, exactly. My brother Luke Livesey. My brother Luke Livesey in the building says, "Hi, Andrew
Yo,
James. Hi,
yo,
Andrew.
shout out to you, Luke. Thanks for tuning in, bro.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, our great brother Luke. Man, much love and respect to you, my brother.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
you, man.
Yeah, but I think what I'm saying, like I think a lot of the top heavyweights can hurt each other. I think a lot of
Yeah,
the top heavyweights can hurt each other, can stop each other, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like honestly, I think that all the top heavyweights are tough fights for each other. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like just to be honest with you, I think all the top heavyweights are tough fights for each other. I think all the top heavyweights are challenge. They challenge each other when it comes to fighting each other. That all the top heavyweights. These fights are competitive. These fights, like I don't see a fight between Fury and Usyk being an easy fight.
Oh no, no.
I see that being a very competitive fight. I mean,
Yeah,
come on, think about it. If you got a fighter, and not to take anything away from Otto Wallin is a tough, rugged boxer puncher. But if you think that Otto Wallin was able to give Fury fits and give Fury a tough fight and give
yeah,
Fury a war, then you cannot sit up there and tell me that Dillian White can't give Tyson Fury a tough time or give Tyson Fury a war. Or you cannot sit up there and tell me that Alexander Usyk can't give Tyson Fury a tough fight or give Tyson Fury a war. You can't sit
that's a
up there
good
and
point.
tell me you cannot sit up there and tell me that Joseph Parker is not a tough fight for Tyson Fury. You
Yeah,
cannot sit up and tell me these guys are challenging and competitive fights. These are challenging and competitive fights for each other. They're gonna
yeah,
challenge each other. They're gonna push each other. It's gonna be epic battles, man. The top guys, you know what I'm saying, against the top
yeah.
guys. Much
I,
love and respect to our brother Terry Harrell. He said, "What's up, fellas? Hope
yo,
all is
what's good, man? Terry in
yeah."
the building.
Terry in the building. He said, "What's up, fellas? Hope all is well. Salute to the Tucker Army."
Salute to you, man.
Yes, salute to
But
you.
it's like you said, man. All these guys can hurt each other, so it almost comes down to whoever has the better game plan, who can adapt, and who's more focused on the night. So, like, it just comes down to who's focused on the night because all these guys can hurt each other. They're all big guys. They all can box. So it comes down to determination, heart, grit. Who's gonna bite down on their gum shield, as they say in the UK, and that's just what it is, man. These are big heavyweights, and you can't be lackadaisical for a minute, or you will get caught slipping.
I agree 100%. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I don't think no fighter should ever, and I don't think any fighter overlooks the other opponent. I don't think
yeah,
any fighter overlooks the other fighter. I think they prepare, they train
right,
hard, they work hard, in preparation, they train hard, they work hard to
yeah,
fight against each other because they know like Joshua know Fury is tough. Fury
yeah,
knows that Joshua is tough. Usyk knows that Joshua is tough. Joshua knows Usyk is tough. Dillian White knows Fury is tough. Fury knows Dillian White is tough. So he
Right.
know he have to train his butt off. He know he have to train his ass off because he know that Dillian White is gonna come to try to knock his head off. He's gonna come to press. He's gonna press the attack. He's gonna try to make it an ugly fight. I can see this fight sometimes being fought on the inside. I can see the fight being a chess match. I can see the fight just being going back and forth. But I'm just gonna be the first to tell you that Fury better not get caught in Dillian White's trap. Because if he does, it's gonna be an ugly fight for Fury. We're gonna be seeing them getting bust up. We're gonna be seeing cuts, all that working off the jab, that herky jerky and all that there he did with certain other fighters is just not gonna work against certain styles, like of Joshua or White. All that doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to let your hands go. You're gonna have to press. You're gonna have to dig down deep. You're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to you show great timing, show range IQ, range generalship, and you're gonna have to let your hands go and make it a war because those type of styles is going to make him go to war. Trust me, those styles. I'm telling you, those are the two guys I know for a fact that makes it very hard and tough for Tyson Fury. And if Fury gets past these guys, outboxes these guys, and use the jab to set up the 2-punch, 3-punch combination, get out, get in, get out, show good footwork, show good lateral movement, show good head movement, good job at slipping, setting up, using the feints to set up the jab, to set up the 2-punch, 3-punch combination, side to side, getting in and out, showing good movement for a guy his side and frustrate his opponent. Fury has a mastermind at frustrating his opponent. I give him that. But Dillian White and Joshua was too smart to be falling into those traps. They're too smart. I think all of those are tough fights. I think they are tough fights for each other. You know what I'm saying? My brother Luke says, I think Dillian is going to give Fury his hardest fight yet, and he's more than capable of winning. I agree with you 100%. I like a lot. I don't know what people have been watching all this time. I don't know if people haven't been following. I don't know if people have been following their careers. I think people just look at a certain fighter and be like, "Oh man, this fighter, man, he lacks this, he lacks that." But they forget what this fighter is capable of. They forget on why this fighter was able to win the fights that he has won. You know what I'm saying? And why he have the experience in certain styles and have one of the best resumes along with Anthony Joshua. Sometimes all of that fault comes into play. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Fury doesn't have the experience by going in there against Vladimir Klitschko. I'm not saying that Fury doesn't have the experience of going in there against a big puncher like Deontay Wilder. I'm not saying that Fury doesn't have the experience by going in there against a very rugged, bulldoze you type of fighter that likes to walk you down, try to get you out of there like a Derek Chisora. I'm not saying that Fury never been in there against certain fighters that are decent boxer punchers like a Steve McCallum. What's that guy's name? That not Fury.
Steve Cunningham.
Steve Cunningham. I'm not saying that Fury been in there against solid opponents like that, but I'm just saying that Joshua and Fury has been in there against the tougher opposition as far as skill wise and fighters that have a name. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Hey, you know, Fury said he's predicting a knockout. He sound like he said he's gonna do it pretty quick too. You hear him say that?
Yeah. He's predicting a knockout, but he's gonna realize that this type of style right here, you know what I'm saying, you can go for a knockout and maybe end up getting knocked out yourself. So, so at the end of the day, you can predict that. You know, I think Fury's looking to get in there, outbox him, frustrate him, break him down, and get a late round technical knockout. Not saying that it can't happen. It's very possible. And it's just saying it's the other way around as well. I think that Dillian White can beat up Fury body, wear him down, tire him out. You know, both fighters have gone 12 rounds. Both fighters both fighters be in enough shape to go 12 rounds. Both fighters have been 12 rounds before. You know, Dillian White have knockouts. Tyson Fury have knockouts. Both fighters have the stamina and the endurance to go 12 rounds. Both of these fighters have been 12 rounds before. So at the end of the day, it comes down to who is going to be busier and who's going to outwork who's going to outwork who's going to be
Right.
busier, who's going to have a better game plan. But I think we get an action-packed fight, General. I think we
Yeah.
get an epic battle between two skilled boxer punchers, two Fury. You can say Fury more the pure boxer between the two, but I think we get an entertaining fight that's going to be fought on the outside and the inside. I think
Yeah.
I think we get an epic battle. I think we get a war just like we got the Fury and Wilder. But I just think that this time Fury is going up against a bigger heavyweight that's just mean at going attacking the body. He's just going to be doing some things that Wilder necessarily didn't do, and I think it's going to be different. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a great fight, though. I think. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah.
Much love and respect. Terry Harrell says all of AJ's past opponent will give Fury, Usyk, and Dillian White a good fight. That's facts, Terry
Oh,
Harrell. I agree
yeah.
with
That's
you 100%. That's facts, bro. I agree with you
yeah.
100% on that. My brother Luke says white guns looking dangerous. He's going all out for the KO. Yeah, he's looking to stop Fury. He's looking to knock Fury head off, bro. He ain't finna show no
Yeah.
respect for Fury. He's not showing no respect for Fury. Just get it, like, just don't think that he gonna be patient and sit up there and let Fury do what he want to do. It's not gonna happen. It's not one of those type of fights. I'm sorry, you guys. I think you guys need to really know what time it is and what's about to go down. I'll just be honest with you. Q the God says, "What's good, Big Tuck? What's good with you, Q the God? Much love and respect to you, my great brother. Much love and respect." Terry Harrell says Fury ain't knocking Dillian out. Period. He has to outbox him,
Nah,
win by
I
decision.
disagree. I think Fury is gonna knock him out, man. I got that feeling. I just got the feeling Fury's gonna knock him out, man. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I think Fury's trying to catch him while he's cold too. I think he's trying to get him like right when the bell sounds. I think he's gonna jump on him because it's easier to get a guy, before he warms up and gets the blood circulating. So I think he's gonna try to hop on him before he can get in his own like tunnel vision, man. But we'll see how Dillian responds to it. Because I know he's not coming in there to play around.
Man, I mean I feel you, General, and that's very possible. But I do not see no Fury knocking out no White at
Oh
all.
no, you don't see that.
Not at all, bro. Not at all. I don't see it. And not at all.
No,
I don't see it. Maybe gets White tired, get him fatigued.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And then maybe accumulation of punches and
yeah,
it could lead to a late round stoppage. But
uh-huh,
at the end of the day, he's gonna have to worry about getting hit with big shots himself. So
yeah,
how long he's going to be able to bounce around that ring because he might want to consider just the stick and move and and
right,
work off his jab to set up the 2-punch 3-punch combination, stick and move, get in, get out, use his footwork, use his lateral movement, and
yeah,
that's going to be the game plan right there because I think fighting on the inside with Dillian White can be kind of dangerous though. I just think
yeah,
that this is more the dangerous inside fighter. And so at the end of the day, like I think White gonna be smart in this fight though. I think people don't know that White gonna be smart. Much love and respect to my brother Joe, 56, 984. It wasn't that long ago. An old Povetkin uh out knocked out White, not White, put White to sleep.
that's a
Yeah,
good point. That's a very good point. A guy that was pretty much out on his feet when he did it.
yeah,
Povetkin was
yeah.
about to get knocked out himself, and he came out of nowhere with that uppercut, and White was, I mean, that wasn't a TKO, that was a KO.
Yeah, that was a knockout. But the
Yeah,
thing is, hey Joe, the thing is, what you got to remember is that Alexander Povetkin is a big puncher, and he's a knockout artist. You know what I'm saying? He's a big puncher. That's one of the guys I most definitely forgot about that can hurt you and get you out of there. He's a big puncher. Alexander
yeah,
Povetkin is a monster. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Joshua had to be smart against that monster to set up his knockout against Povetkin, the same way Dillian White came back in that rematch and had to be smart and set up the knockout set him up for a knockout to stop him. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So because he knew that Povetkin is a big puncher, he's a monstrous puncher, dangerous boxer puncher. So he was winning the fight and got caught with a shot he didn't see coming. You know what I'm saying? And put him down. All those heavyweights has been put down on have been knocked down on the campus, but only a few have been knocked out. My thing is this. You know what I'm saying? Dillian White, you know, he came back because he wanted that rematch because he knew that this guy knocked me out before I was able to knock him out. But now I got to be smart. So he basically outboxed Alexander Povetkin and set him up for the knockout in a very spectacular fashion. You know what I'm saying? That was beautiful. That was nicely set up by Dillian White. The same way with Joseph Parker. The same way with Derek Chisora. You know what I'm saying? The same way when he was knocking these guys down. See, these guys respect his power. And these same fighters would tell you, you know what I'm saying? You better beware. You can't fall into the White's trap. You fall into this trap, you're getting knocked out. That includes Deontay Wilder, and that includes Tyson Fury. I promise you. You do not play, do not fault. I'm telling you, do not sleep on White. Don't take him lightly. You play into his game, he got you. Just like Fury. You play into his game, he got you. But I think White too smart. White is not playing Fury's mind game. White is not going to be falling into those traps like Deontay Wilder fell into the traps. White is going to knock his head, is looking to knock him out. He's looking to put him to sleep. He's not going to respect his power. He's going to come forward. He's going to mix up his punches, throw big bombs, like similar how you see AJ throw them mean combinations. White is going to be looking to get Fury out of there with that big left hook, that big right hand, or one of them uppercuts, or one of them left hooks to the body. He's going to hit Fury. It's all about how Fury is going to be able to handle them power shots. Now the thing is, White is going to have to deal with some very good time shots coming at him. You know, that's going to be set up by the jab. That's going to be set up by the jab. Perfectly timed counter shots. Perfectly timed 1-2s. Perfectly timed 1-2 hook. Right, left hook. He's going to be having to be looking like Fury is a very good counterpuncher. Fury is a very good slickster style pure boxer puncher. And the thing is, White is going to have to be smart with trying to make the adjustments against Fury. Just like Fury is going to have to be smart with making the adjustments against White. White can box. White is just not no big puncher. Dillian White, I repeat, can box. You know what I'm saying? Ask any fighter he stepped in the ring with. The guy can box. Whether you were 6'9", like what's that guy named Marius Vach, whether you don't matter how tall and how big and how strong, Dillian White is a problem. He's a threat. Don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him. He's a veteran. He's an experienced veteran. Tyson Fury, I know he's not looking past Dillian White. I know he's not sleeping on Dillian White. I know that he's prepared to get in there and make it a great fight with Dillian White, but he's not Dillian White. I don't think it's going to be smart to try to slug it out with Dillian White. I don't think it's going to be smart, bro. I'm just telling you, I don't feel it's going to be smart. I don't feel it.
Hey, Andrew, what did you think about Tyson Fury sparring with Big Baby Miller? What did you think of that?
I think that's a good big heavyweight to be sparring with, because that's a big heavyweight that can help him prepare for like a big heavyweight like Dillian White. Terry Harrell says Povetkin is a knockout artist, not a boxer. Exactly, bro. He's a knockout artist. Povetkin, look at Povetkin knockouts. Look at his record. He's knocking everybody. He's putting peak guys to sleep. He's a big puncher, like I said once before. If he would have fought anybody, he would have hit him with a good shot. He putting them to sleep. Povetkin knocking them out. But that's not sit up here and act like Povetkin wasn't no monster. That's not sit up here and act like Povetkin ain't got a good resume. Like that's not sit here and act like Povetkin wasn't no monster and was one of the boogeymans at one point in time in the sport of boxing. He's a veteran. You know what I'm saying? He's an experienced veteran. He's a monster. That's not sit up here and act like we forget who Povetkin was. You know what I'm saying? So that's not forget. You know,
the only fight I saw The only fight I saw Povetkin other than the second fight with Dillian look kind of mediocre is against Klitschko. Klitschko just handled that dude like I don't know. Klitschko had his number, but other than that, Povetkin's in every fight. You know.
Yeah, yeah, like I'm talking about Povetkin in his prime. Povetkin in his
Yeah,
prime, monster. I'm talking about that Povetkin. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm talking about guys wasn't in too much, wasn't really in a rush to be fighting that killer at the time.
right, right,
Oh, that killer, big bro. That killer
right,
was somebody that you just ain't you probably didn't want to come cross. You know what I'm
right,
saying? You know, I'm just saying, like, you know, that was a killer, but that was a killer, you know, a little that was known before certain killers like a Deontay Wilder and stuff like that.
right.
Much love and respect to our family in the chat. The white say, hey, what's good, my twin brother? What's good with you, my brother, the white? Much love and respect to
Yeah.
you, my great brother. Linda Sapicha, the
Yo,
queen is in
Linda,
the
what's
building.
up?
Much love and respect to the queen. Linda Sapicha. She says hello. She says, yeah, hello, Andrew. Much love and respect to you, queen. Much love and respect. Thank you for joining us live, man. Me and one of my one of the generals of the UK Army, Tucker Army, NWJ, and my big brother and my co-host, J. Rules Theory. We talking boxing. You know what I'm saying? We about to
Indeed.
get ready to wrap it up soon, but I'm sorry you guys came late, Queen. You know what I'm saying? 93 Octane says if Dillian wins, credit to him. But Fury makes too many adjustments, variations of speed on the jab and inside leaning. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. There's a lot of things that I look at Fury as I do film study and have been watching him fight over for the past 12 years. I've been seeing Fury fight. It's a lot of things that I look at when it comes to Tyson Fury, and I look at all the great things that he possesses, the skill set, the abilities, the techniques, how fundamentally sound he is, the ring IQ, the ring generalship. I look at how fast he is on his feet, how explosive he can be, how the beautiful jab, the beautiful 1-2, the how he can set up sneaky little uppercuts on the inside, the combinations, the punch placement, the head movement, the slipping, the feints, the slipping punches. I look at all that, and Fury is a phenomenal pure boxer and puncher. You know what I'm saying? So I know that Fury has the skills to beat any of the heavyweights today, but I know
And
that it's
oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that I think people overlooking something too. Fury recovers from his knockdowns a lot better than Dillian. I seen Dillian get up, but usually if you can get Dillian really hurt, you can keep him down. Fury's gonna keep getting up. He could get knocked down 5 times. Fury's gonna get up. I can't say Dillian can do that. I just don't. I don't think he's got it in him to keep getting up. He might get up once, but if you put him down again, eventually he's not gonna get up.
what I've only seen to where from my boxing eye and from what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Fury has gotten up, you know, by Deontay Wilder. He's gotten up by Steve
Steve
Cunningham.
Cunningham. Yeah,
Um, those are the fights I see him go down. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That showed me that Fury has a chin. The
yeah.
thing is, the thing is, Fury is the type of fighter that can get up from shots. I've seen Dillian White go down against Joshua, get back up, get badly hurt, get stopped. You know what I'm saying? I've
Yeah.
seen Dillian White go down against Oscar Rivas, got back up. I've seen Dillian against Oscar Rivas went down and got back up. I've seen Dillian White go down against Derek Chisora, got back up. We talking about another big puncher. You know what I'm saying? So Dillian
Parker
White
too,
also,
right? Didn't Parker knock him
I
down?
think Parker dropped him probably
Yeah,
one time.
yeah, in the
So
late rounds. Yeah,
I've seen I've seen Dillian White get back up. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, Fury, if White doesn't respect Fury's power, bro, if he's getting hit by too many shots from Fury and just walking through him,
yeah,
Fury is gonna be in for a tough fight. It's a lot of things that I look at from different aspects. It's a
yeah.
lot of things that I look at coming from both fighters.
Right.
I look at what Fury can exploit. I look at what Fury can take advantage of. I look at what Dillian White can take advantage of and what Dillian White can exploit. And I don't just go by what they say, what fighters are saying. I don't just go by, well,
Yeah.
Dillian White feels that him and Joshua are the best two heavyweights. Fury and Wilder, they barely fought anybody or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into none of that. I don't get into all that. I don't get into that. I'm all about when they step in the ring and when these guys meet each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. And I know that this is going to be a competitive fight. And this is what I'm saying, coming from a boxing eye, just like the ROOS theory, my big bro, he has a boxing eye. He's a student of the game, just like I was a student of the game. No seen boxing, been watching these fighters and paying attention to these fighters for a long time. So one thing I can say is that based on styles, and I tell people all the time, style makes fights. When you match up these two type of styles, it's not an easy fight. And just remember, I said it, so we can come with predictions.
Like talk to him, man. Talk to him.
Like I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? ROOS theory can be wrong. He can be right. I could be wrong. A lot of you guys can be right. I can be wrong. But all I'm saying is that normally when I tell you that it's going to be a great fight, and when we gonna get a battle, believe me, don't be surprised what you see when them two fighters step in the ring. And do not be surprised when you see a fight is going a certain way. And it could be going the way of the one that's not the favorite. So all I know is that we got two veterans. Linda Sapicha says Tyson knows he needs Dillian to promote the pay-per-views. Yeah, I agree with you.
Hey, Andrew, didn't you tell me they had a press conference today?
Yeah, I think they had a press conference today. Either it was yesterday or today.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, Linda, was the press conference today, or was it today, or was it yesterday, Queen? Let me know. My brother Terry says Sasha earned his stripes on God. Yeah, most definitely, bro. Most definitely. Linda Sapicha said, "Let's go, Dillian." Yeah, man. Like it's gonna be a good fight. You know, I'm rooting for both guys. May the best man win. You know what I'm saying? Like I have love and respect for both of those fighters, man, because I know what both of these guys are capable of. So I just know that this is two of the best heavyweights, two of some of the best heavyweights going at it. And I just know it's going to be a great fight. Terry Harrell said, "Let's go, Dillian." Linda Sapicha says, ROOS.
Hey, what's up, Linda? Thanks for tuning in. You one of the loyal ones out there. I appreciate you watching.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. The UK Army, Tucker Army is in the building, man. Much love and respect to you guys. Luke, my brother Luke says, as soon as they get close, that's White's territory. Wilder didn't know what to do up close. Dillian White is an inside fighter. When he gets up close, he just the experienced fighter between the two to know what to do. I'm just telling you, just pay attention. I'm not gonna keep talking about this fight. I'm just gonna let y'all see. Because I mean, you can either listen to me and don't see it my way, or hear what I'm saying, or you can hear what ROOS saying and see it his way, or because you never know when they step in that ring. But just know, I've been doing film study. I've been analyzing. I've been going deep on matching these styles. And, a lot of times I'll be right. It's a few times I was wrong, but a lot of times I'll be right. And I just know that it's not going to be easy for neither fighter. And I have love and respect for a lot of fighters, a lot of gladiators and warriors that step in the ring, put their life on the line for our entertainment. I got love and respect for a lot of these fighters, man. But I just know that Fury and Dillian White, along with Joshua and a lot of other great fighters, like those are like my top heavyweights that I love to see fight. Joshua, Dillian White, Usyk, Joseph Parker, you know what I'm saying? Joe Joyce, Big Baby, Gerald Anderson, you know what I'm saying? Philip Herkovich, Louis King Kong Ortiz, a lot of those guys are tough, man. And it's a lot of fighters that I feel that's entertaining to watch. I mean, I'm even a fan of Charles Martin. People didn't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A fan of a lot of these heavyweights, man. Daniel Dubois.
Who do you think Charles Martin should fight next?
I think Charles Martin can come back. I think Charles Martin need to step in the ring, bro. Like, cause listen, that was a great performance by Charles Martin. He
was winning that. He was winning.
Like Charles Martin literally had King Kong Ortiz beat. But like
Yeah.
I said that it takes only one shot from King Kong Ortiz to get him out of there and turn that fight around. It's going, and I felt that if he lands one good time, people probably thought he was out of it. People thought it was finished. It's only that one shot. Don't sleep on these 41-year-old, 40-year-old fighters like a Gennady Golovkin, Don't sleep on these. Don't sleep on these fighters, bro. Age sometimes ain't nothing but a number. They might have slightly declined, maybe have slightly showed that father time have caught up with them, but they can still be dangerous and still be sharp enough to compete with the younger fighter and still get the victory. Don't sleep on them.
Michael Moore, George Foreman. Michael Moore was winning every round like a blowout, knocked out like the 10th round or something.
Yeah, exactly. Michael Moore versus George Foreman is a prime example. You know what I'm saying? George Foreman. A lot of people felt that George Foreman was just getting just Michael Moore was just doing what he wanted to do in there and just basically just you know what I'm saying, just getting them trying to destroy George and embarrass George, and George just came with the equalizer and put him out.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's about that time, General. I'm about to wrap this up and head out, man. Just as a quick live. Finna go get my niece from college and go get Mom Dukes. And
man.
Yeah, man. So we'll be getting ready for that live commentary, man. Saturday.
All right.
Well, of course you see the time. You'll see it. But I'm gonna hit you maybe 2 hours before time. Just send you the link and things of that nature. But much love and respect.
Forward to that.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a great fight, man. Much love and respect to everybody in the chat. Luke, lend us a pizza. Much love and respect. Much love and respect to the Queen, lend us a pizza. Much love and respect to you, Queen. Much love and respect to Luke. Thank you for joining us, man. Much love and respect to Terry Harrell. He says, great point, J. Roos and Luke. I still got Dillian White KO on deck. Much love and respect to you guys. Much love and respect to Joe. He says, does anyone much love and respect, man. He says, did anyone know if D. Jefferson passed? I heard people saying he did, but don't know for sure. Oh man, I hope my brother didn't pass away, man. I hope my brother didn't pass away, man. I really gotta check on. I think I probably had D. Jefferson number, but I probably can get his number from one of my MBBC brothers and find out that he passed or not, man. I hope he didn't, man. That's another one of my big brothers, other than the J. Rules and a lot of Thomas Jones and a lot of you guys. He's one of my close big brothers, like the J. Rules theory, man. You know what I'm saying? He was another one of my big brothers, man. I hope he didn't pass, man. I hope that's not the case, man. Joe, thank you for letting me know, bro. I'm gonna find out though, and I'll get back to you guys on that. Much love and respect to Terry Harrell. Much love and respect to you guys, man. Much love and respect to Yoshi Adams. Much love and respect. Thank you for joining us, man. Much love and respect to my brother Marco. Much love and respect. Appreciate you guys. Much love and respect to our great brother Dwight. Much love and respect. Much love and respect to our great brother Luke and the whole entire UK Army, Tucker Army. We love you guys. We're finna go ahead and end this live stream, and we will be back for this Saturday for live commentary for Van Heerden, for Conor Benn, for the Conor Benn fight versus Van Heerden. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a great fight. I know that Conor Benn is going to come to make a statement and put on a spectacular performance, and it's going to be a very epic performance by Conor Benn, but it's going to be a good effort and a good hard fought fight coming from Van Heerden. And of course we got the the pay-per-view fight. We might go live, but we'll keep you guys posted and let you guys know, if just in case we might go live for the Errol Spence Jr. and the Ugas fight. We'll let you guys, keep you guys updated, keep you guys posted. But hey man, I love every single one of you guys. Much love and respect to every single one of you guys. UK Army, Tucker Army, the J. Rules Theory. Yay, yay.
Yay. That's right.
And the NWJ.
That's right.
Let me get this right. SLR.
Oh, LSR.
LSR.
Yeah.
LSR for life.
Yeah, LSR forever, y'all. That's how we doing it, man. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to Andrew. And see when's the fight? Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday, man, we'll be going live probably around 3:30, 3:35 or something like that. And
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So much love and respect to every single one of you guys, man. We love you guys. And we out.
Peace.
Peace.